Good morning, everyone. The next one is going to be either Actinar or Bracco-Line. I took a little quick glance. Actinar is really cool. I really like it. I want to do it. However, lots of people have done it, and here's mine. I've done it some time ago. So, as much as I think it's fun, I think I'm going to go with the other one because this Bracco-Line, because there's no other videos attached to it. So that other one, if you want to learn how to do it, has plenty of places to follow along. So I'm going to do this one instead. Oops. Okay, Bracco-Line. It's a bracket shape. Bracket shapes are not my favorite shapes. I can totally attest to that. But they're not horrible. They're just not my favorite. I think they conjure up maths class, and math was not my forte. But remember all those equations that you had to put a bracket? And I was always fine with doing a bracket one way, but when I had to do the bracket the other way, I goofed it all up. The math teacher always hated my brackets. I got yelled at for brackets. You should be, in math class, you should be more worried about whether the equation is correct than whether or not your bracket is pretty. But I had a weird teacher, so, brackets were traumatizing to me. I'm over it. No, I'm really not over it, because if I was over it, I wouldn't remember this. But anyways, we're going to do a bracket. Do yourself a nice bracket. Then on this side of the bracket, we're going to connect another bracket so that we have this little loop here. Make sure we're leaving that loop. Apparently it's very important. And then again, and we can make that line of brackets as long as we want. So you just start with one and then connect another one and then connect another one and so forth and so on until you're done. Then what we're going to do is from this bracket, on this side of this bracket, we're going to take a curve right there. Okay? And then we're going to do a curve. And then on the other side, a curve. So wherever the point of the bracket is, we're going to make a curve on that side. And then they look more like teardrops that are connected. I like that. I like this look. And I may try, I don't know if I want to try doing teardrops that are connected like that. I'm not sure I could do it as easily as with the bracket. And then we're going to do, on the same side we just did these curves, we're going to do one more curve here and then aura it. And it kind of connects straight across from here. Same thing here. So it looks like this connects to that and this connects to that. See how it's kind of woven? It's really cool, and I think that is going to be spectacular when we're finished. And so there is the finished product like this. And here's a sample with all sorts of intertwined bits with different variations. Here's one there, there's one there, there's one here. Okay. I think I'm just going to do one down a bookmark because that makes sense. And we'll see what I do with it. I'm going to make them kind of big if I can. Let's see. Bookmark shapes. What bookmark shape do I want to use? A big long one, or do I want to just do a short one? I think I'm going to do a big long one. Okay. And then I'm going to make myself a little pencil mark here at the top and here at the bottom, just so I know where I'm starting and stopping so that I don't get too close to the edge, because you know me, I don't like getting too close to the edge. And I'm going to give myself a place to start and stop my brackets by putting a line kind of down the middle. That way the ends of my brackets will be in the same spot. I'm not so worried about them being too wide or too narrow, but I want the middle part to be kind of straight down my page. So I'm going to do that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do my brackets in pencil in case I screw up my bracket, because like I said, I'm not the best bracket maker. I do better brackets this way than the other way. Ooh. Ooh. I just thought of something. This line, this middle line, is actually not a middle line. It needs to have a space in between. Okay, let me do a little. Okay, because it has to go over the middle line, because the next one comes over the middle line. See, I'm glad I thought about it. So I'm going to come here and do a bracket like that, going over to that side, and then this one's going to come from this side like that, right? Did I make those kind of big? I made those kind of big. I think I'm a little over exuberant with my bracket. Let me make it a little bit smaller. That's why I want to plan it out. That's better. And then this way. And then this way. And then this way. And then this way. Some of my brackets are better than others, but I can come back and I can fix that with my pen, which is a good thing. Okay, so I've penciled out my bracket shapes, and now I can fix it with my pen and make them look beauteous. Use that size. So I've decided to go with an 02. I've become very fond of this 02 size with the Copic multiliners. Giving it a little bit more of a curve. My brackets tend to be more flat, and I think I need a little bit more of a curve on them, so I'm going to give them a little bit more of a curve so that we get this loop there. Like so. See how I'm not following my pencil line? I'm correcting what I don't like as I go with the pen. That one got a little out of sorts, but that's okay. And one more. I'm running out of page to hold onto it with my finger. Okay. I'm good with that. Now I'm going to erase all my guidelines so they don't confuse me. What's my watch telling me? My watch is probably telling me I haven't moved. I have moved. I'm standing up. I've moved. I haven't moved my arm. That's the thing, is I'm holding this arm to the table. I haven't moved this arm, so it thinks I'm sitting still. Okay, So now on the side where the bracket is, we want to do that curve and this curve like that. So the teardroppy shape ends up here, right sides and wrong sides. Like that. I like that. That's cool. That kind of looks like Huggins. That's what it reminds me of. I think it's Huggins. Isn't it? Isn't that the name of it? Where it hugs around a thing? I think so. I didn't leave enough space there. I made these too big. Oh, fudge. Oh, well. Okay. I'm going to have to play with it with my pencil so that I get it in the right spot. But I'm too close to the edge for my personal preference. I'm too close to the edge of this because I don't like going to the edge. Maybe I need to get out of my comfort zone and go right to the edge sometimes. These feel like cashews. Why do I say they look like cashews? I don't know. Maybe I'm hungry. Hasn't been that long since breakfast. It's only 9:45. I'm not hungry, right? At least I shouldn't be. Okay. So I want to plan in pencil. This needs to kind of come out here because it needs to coordinate with that. So I'm going to go like so and like so. And then this one needs to go kind of straight across here. And this one needs to go across there. And then this one needs to go across here. And this one needs to come across here. So I'm just figuring out where the tails of this swoop would go, just sort of naturally. Some of them will be further up than others, depending on the way that they went. Like so. Okay. Okay. I'm just planning ahead. So this one is going like this. And I think I'm going to do it like that, just to give it a starting spot. And then it's going to come around to there, like that. And then it's going to go around to there. Yeah, I'm really close over there. Not what I like. We'll go ahead and go off the page. We're going to go off the page because I would rather have a wider ribbon than these skinny ones. I like this one. so. Okay, I like it. This is on the page where I'm more comfortable. That's off the page, but I think I like this better because I like the proportions of that better. I needed a wider page. Who knew? Erase all my little guidelines. And I am going to actually color this. Let's color it with colored pencil. What colors do you want? What colors are we feeling today? Last one we did blue and orange kind of. Let's do a purple, kind of purple. A lavendery purple. Let's do a light lavendery purple. Although I should do colors that I don't do as often. And you know how I know which colors I use less often? Is they're taller. I hardly use this color because it's almost as tall as it was originally. So let's use this color. I'm going to use colors I don't use. That's the way I'm going to do it. Okay, so I am going to color. Oh, that's so dark. Maybe I'll just color just not all of it. Oh, I should have gone the other way, and you guys can't see it. I should have left that side, the light side. Okay, I'm gonna make it dark here. And leave it lighter on that side. Like that. I'm going to have to come back with a lighter color, but that's okay. No, 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 no. No, 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 Dawn. Wrong one. I need a more substantial eraser. Where's my substantial eraser? Where is it? I don't see my substantial eraser. Hello, little eraser. Where'd you go? I have drawers. How about in here? Is it in here? There's more pencils. There's a mister. Nope, that's not erasers. I thought I had a more substantial eraser here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Ha ha ha. Would be good if I put things away. This is a good eraser. It says dust free. It's not exactly dust free, but it's better than like the pink ones. Okay. I want to follow this, and it goes under there and it comes out over here. It's going to be two-toned because that's how these are kind of wrapped around each other. And then it goes under there and it comes out here. And then it goes under there and it comes out over here. Okay. And I thought this was going to be purple. Oh, I had grabbed a purple and then I decided to use the taller. I remember now. Okay, so then this comes under there and it comes out here. Okay, so now that we're coloring, I can do a question. If you were to cast the two romantic leads of a new film with any actors alive, who would you pick? Ooh. Another actor question. I'm really bad with actors and actresses. Are they going to give me another question with actors who are no longer alive? No. Bummer. Currently alive. I don't know names of anybody. I'm terrible. Just terrible. I haven't seen a feature film or a television show in probably 5 years at least. At least. As a matter of fact, feature film, it's probably been more than 10 years since I've seen an actual feature film that's not a cartoon, an animated something that the kids want to watch when they happen to be here for Christmas or vacation or something. But I don't think I've seen an actual feature film in at least 10 years. So I couldn't really tell you. I'm flummoxed. I immediately thought of two actors that I think would have been absolutely brilliant together in a comedy. Can I tell you that? It might end up being a question somewhere along the way because, you know, right now we're only on page 41 of 130 pages. So somewhere along the way I may have be answering this question. But I immediately, the two people I immediately thought of was Betty White and Tim Conway. I think they would have been a hoot together. And I know Betty White's still here and Tim Conway is no longer with us. So, you know, but that's, and as a romantic lead, sure, why not? Okay, let's go with another color that I don't use that much of. What's my longest warm color? That's a cool color. So what's my longest warm color? My longest warm color is this one. Oh, fudge. It broke the tip off in the bottom of my pencil sharpener. I hate when that happens. Don't you hate when that happens? I absolutely hate when that happens. Come on. Come out of there. Sorry, guys. Let's try again. And it doesn't seem to matter what brand pencils you get. There's just occasionally you get one that's broken in the packaging, and then it breaks off inside your pencil sharpener. And luckily it wasn't the whole thing, it was just that one spot, so I'm good to go. That's good. So this one is yellow ochre. Apparently I don't use yellow ochre in my drawings much because it's very long. So I'm going to come in with the with the dark, these, and then I'm going to go through with a little bit lighter of a similar tone and do the highlight sides. Okay, another question. If you could choose the way you will die, how will you want it to happen? Well, I've thought about this a lot. Isn't that awful that I've thought about this a lot? But every time a loved one passes away, I think to myself, I either think to myself, oh, that was a horrible way to go. Or I think to myself, you know what, that wasn't such a bad way to go. If I was going to have to go, that wouldn't be too bad. My mother-in-law passed at home with her entire family surrounding her. She'd had cancer. And it got to her, but she was comfortable. The hospice nurse made her very comfortable with pain meds and everything, and she had her hospital bed right smack in the living room where she wanted to be, with all the chaos going around her, grandkids, great grandkids, all there playing games and just living their life around her, and she was still part of everything that was going on in life up until the very end. And then everybody got to say goodbye. And she just drifted off, closed her eyes, and was gone. That would be a delightful way to go, I think. To be just surrounded by your loved ones. Things that kills me right now with this whole COVID thing is that they're not allowing loved ones in with the elderly who are passing. And I think that's just a tragedy. It just is. I mean, as long as the loved one doesn't have COVID and you don't have COVID, you should be allowed to be in there with your loved ones on their last, if that's what you wish and if that's what the family wishes to do. It just devastates me that they're keeping people from the comfort of their family at their last, on their last days. It's just so sad. So I'm going to come in with my cream, which I have used quite a bit because it's much shorter. I'm going to do that as the highlight for the yellow ochre. I think the reason I don't use the yellow ochre is because it's, especially, well, on camera it's better, but in real life, it's a medium toned pencil. I tend to either use the darkest darks or the brightest, lightest ones. I don't tend to use the medium hues. And this is a very medium hue. And it just, to me, it looks fine on here. I don't know why I don't use it more often. It's just, I think I tend to gravitate to either really bright colors, like deep saturated colors, or pastels. I don't tend to gravitate to midtones. So I think these two midtones are probably why I don't gravitate there. And what color do I want with that? I think I want maybe this light blue. Not quite light enough, but that's the lightest one I've got. I really need to go get my other thing of colored pencils. I keep forgetting. I do it when I think about it when I'm out here drawing, but when I'm in the house, I don't think about bringing back the Castle colors that I bought because they have more tonal range. It's a bigger set, so I have more color choice. I really need to do that because I need a color tonal choice is better. I think maybe I'll put a little white on this because that blue is just a little bit darker than I wanted. It's pretty. I like it, but it's not what I envision. So let me put a little white on all of them. Give them just a pop of white. Yeah, the pop of white. That's what it needs. It needs a little contrast. That's better. I'm happy with that. Can you see all of it? No. Can you see all of it now? Yep. Okay, so now I need to sign it. And I need to put the name. What was the name again? Bracco-Line. Let me make sure I'm spelling it right. Bracco. Bracco-Line. I'll sign it in there. Okay, I'm going to turn it around so you guys can see it. The whole thing. Okay, what do you think? I think it came out good. I like it. It'd be a beautiful bookmark. Bookmarks I tend to take with me when I'm traveling, which I haven't been able to do in a very long time. But when I'm traveling, I'm going to save these up, take them with me. And then when I'm out and about somewhere, I will put a sticker on the back. Do I have any stickers left that I can show you what it says? Yes. I have these stickers made up, and I need to make another sheet because I'm down to 3. But I do this. Congratulations, you found my abandoned art. This art is yours to keep or share with another. And then I have my, Facebook and YouTube, my Draw Tangles with Dawn on there. I stick it on the back, and then I leave it somewhere. And bookmarks are a good one to leave because if I'm out and about and I go into a store that has a book, I just slip it in the book for later, on the cruise ships got a lot of bookmarks and art stuck in books in the library because I like the libraries on the cruise ships. And, who knows? Either one day from now or 5 years from now or whatever, somebody's maybe going to find that bookmark. Now, I suspect that the bookmarks that weren't found by guests on the last few cruises that I was on have now been found by crew as they are cleaning every square inch of those ships in order to prepare to come back to cruising maybe one day. So sad. But anyways, oops, I forgot to leave it out here while I said goodbye. Anyways, so you guys have a great day. I will see you guys later. Can I put it like that? Oh, it just fits. I'll see you guys later. Go out and do something nice for someone today. Give away your art. That's cool. I gift my art all the time. I'm trying to gather up more so that we can really have a good chunk for the next milestone of subscribers. I don't know where I'm at right now. I haven't looked in a while. Let me see. Let me just check for you. I need to go into here, and I need to go into YouTube Studio, and it will tell me that I currently have 25,887 subscribers. So we have a way to go for 30,000 subscribers, but I also know that only about 60% of the people who watch me are subscribed. So there's a bunch of you who are not subscribed. So if you would hit that subscribe button, we'll get to 30,000 sooner than later, and then I can have a giveaway. So there's that. Yeah, 53% of you are not subscribed. 46% of you are subscribed. So hit that subscribe button for me. That would be awesome. And not necessarily that I need the validation, but that way we get closer to a drawing, because I like to do them when I get near a large number. 30,000 would be awesome. I can't imagine that. I really can't. But I never imagined 25,000, so, you know, there's that. So, anyways, you guys have a great day. I will see you guys later. Do something nice for someone today, and yeah, bye-bye.